This is the show where two friends from different parts of the world discuss all things, all elite wrestling. And one of them actually knows what they're talking about. We'll let you decide. Welcome to the Beauty and the Beard Pro Wrestling Podcast with your hosts, Woody and Sarah.
Welcome, everybody, to our discussion topic for the week. Today, we are going to talk about future AEW women's title matchups. These are title matchups that we would potentially like to see. We're each going to do our top fives, and I'm sure we'll throw in a wild card there at the end, as we always do. But before we get started, I want to remind everybody to check out all of our other content we put out each week. We do Dynamite reviews, we do discussion topics like you're hearing now, and we do Q&As. And whenever there's pay-per-views, we do pay-per-view reviews, pay-per-view previews, and occasionally we also do interviews like we did with Danny Limelight last week. So if you haven't checked out that interview, please go give it a listen. Danny is an awesome dude. It is definitely worth you checking out. So, Sarah.
Yes.
Are you ready to talk about some future AEW women's title matchups?
I am indeed. Let's go.
All right. I will give you first dibs because I have no idea who my first one's going to be.
Man.
Ladies first.
Yeah, don't come with all that stuff.
Well, we're using it today because it benefits me.
Okay. All right. Okay. Whatever. I would like to go with Big Swole. The
anticipation's killing me.
Bunny.
Against the Bunny?
Yeah.
All right.
I think that'd be fun to watch.
That one would be. Yeah, I'm all for that one.
Oh, it would just be like, I just think it would just be like a really interesting thing to see because you could just like Bunny's like gotten like even more twisted recently in her matches.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be like a good little dynamic that would go on.
But yeah, we haven't seen a ton of Swole lately, but her, working as a baby face against having to take on the Bunny and everybody in the HFO that would have the Bunny's back. It would be interesting to see if she brought in anybody to help her in this fight.
Yeah,
that would be cool. I'd like to see that.
You
should see where that one would go. My first one's going to upset you because I'm going to use two of your top people in this. So don't get mad at me. Don't get mad. Is what it is. But I'm going with Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay.
Oh my God! What are you doing to me?
Yep, Anna Jay versus Jade Cargill. I think this is one that will eventually happen for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Yes, but in this scenario, Jade has the title as a heel, and Anna Jay is trying to win the gold for the first time. So, I think Jade as a heel champion, as you know, we've seen her swagger. I think she would come off as somebody who would be unbeatable when she finally has the title. And it would be fun to see Anna Jay as the underdog to come from underneath to win this with the Dark Order by her side. That would be kind of cool. So
yes.
That would be, and I think by the time we get to this, Jade will have gotten even better in the ring because I think if there's any critique with her, it's just because she is still green because she hasn't wrestled as many matches as a lot of people have. But neither has Anna Jay, and Anna Jay came a long way in such a short time, just the same way Jade has. So you go to this match in a year or so, and both the ladies will have taken even more steps forward as they're in-ring with their in-ring work. I could think this could be a banger of a match and a good story you could tell around it.
Well, do you want to know what Jade Cargill's overall career rank is?
Her record?
Yeah.
It's 5 wins?
8-0.
8? Okay. Yeah, so that's not many matches.
Do you want to know what Anna Jay's is for her career. 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That'd be a good match.
Yeah, that would be good. And you think, how good they're going to be down the road when we actually get to the point where this is a legitimate title matchup. So
yeah.
Yep. How about your next one?
I'm gonna take me girl Jade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put her against Penelope Ford.
Ooh.
Oh, it'd be so good.
And I've been liking what I'm seeing from Penelope Ford lately.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not sure what you would have for this, but I'd love to see Penelope work as a babyface in this. I know she's dark.
I don't know if heel will be good.
It would be, yeah, heel would be all right. I could see that too.
That would be such a good match. Like, you just imagine Jade just basically just knocking her out and like doing the pose, and like then Penelope doing a pose, and it'd be like what Ricky and Sammy Guevara would be like.
Mm-hmm.
But
there's
just
potential
like
for it feeling like that.
Female version. Just say.
All right. My next one is going to be another one that's going to make you mad.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. Stealing some more of your people here. I want a rematch. But this was not for the title, obviously, when it happened. But it was it was the most iconic match in AEW women's history. And that would be Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker.
Oh my God.
I want that. I want to run that back, but for the title. And I don't even need to say anything else. I don't have to describe to you what a match like that would be like, because we've seen that. We've seen that on a scale that was amazing, a main event for Dynamite. So you run that back again and have some legitimate stakes on the line, as in the world title. And that's if Thunder Rosa gets signed by AEW. She's still not officially signed by AEW, but I'm putting her in this list because she's been competing in AEW for a while, so I think she counts. But yeah.
But would you have it as just a straight match for the title?
I think I would. I mean, you can't go unsanctioned because I'm assuming we're following the rules. And title's not going to change hands unsanctioned. I wouldn't be mad if they threw a cage around them, though. I wouldn't be mad if we went there. Now that you mention it, those, if you want to go another direction where we're going to see color, that's a way to go, and to see what those ladies do inside of a cage would be fun. So thank you for asking me that question. We just upped the ante in this title match. So yeah. Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker inside of a steel cage. Take my money.
Take my money too.
Yep. I feel like I cheated with that pick, but that was too easy. I didn't get real creative.
That was just sat there, wasn't it, waiting.
But it is still so good that it has to be on the list. So
yeah.
All right. I'll get a little more creative with the next one.
Are you ready for some? You ready for some juicy, tasty one?
Juicy. Give me something juicy. Yes.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Mm-hmm.
Versus.
Yes.
Chris Statlander.
I knew you were going to say Chris Statlander. I knew it, and I'm marking this one off. Dadgummit. Going on my list.
I'm sorry,
that's a good one.
Because
that's a good one. Yeah.
I want Chris Statlander to boot Britt Baker. just to Britt Baker's face, and it's like to turn to like Rebel and be like, "What the hell?" like type thing.
Just the build up in the match to that moment, because that alone would be like one of those where it's like she keeps trying for it. It's almost like Baker's countering a move, but it's not really a move. It's just a boop. But she doesn't want it to happen so bad that it becomes part of the story of the match. And it's just like and the crowds anticipate when it's going to happen. And when it happens, it's almost like Chris Statlander just pinned her for the title because the crowd just goes crazy. She finally got the boop in. So yeah, good point. I could see that. Totally.
It'd be a bit like when Orange Cassidy does like his little kicks. Exactly. Oh, it would just be brilliant to watch.
The crowd just goes crazy for it.
Could you imagine Britt Baker putting a lockjaw on Chris Statlander?
Ooh, yeah. like it.
Your turn.
I'm gonna go Tay Conti versus a heel, very, very heel, vicious Serena Deeb.
Oh.
Just the strikes alone in this match from Tay Conti is just her as a striker versus Serena Deeb as the real submission specialist. I could see a match like this going where Conti's throwing strikes, kicks, punches and stuff, and Serena Deeb trying to work the legs and the arms to try to injure her leg and arm to take the strikes away. And I think it could be a fun story to tell in the ring where, the submission wrestler's trying to legitimately take away the weapons that the striker has.
Yeah.
And that it could be a fun story to tell between those two, with Conti working as the baby face in this. So yeah, I would really like that. So how about you? And I want to say Deeb is just a flat out vicious heel too. Just want to throw that in there. I know she's been going that way. I want to see more of that. So all right. Your next one. I think this will be number 4 for you. Is that right?
Yes.
Just keep track.
Nyla Rose.
All right.
This is. Oh, I'm so sorry. Layla Hirsch.
Ooh. Wow. So yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Because it's really. I mean, you got 2 powerhouses there, and I know. I like that.
You just imagine Nyla doing a beast bomb with her though. Oh my god.
Can by this point can we just fast forward and have Layla Hirsch as part of Team Taz too? I want her with Team Taz.
She needs to sort them boys out.
Yeah, I want her as a member of Team Taz. I want her to become the female Taz. I mean, I think she has that.
This is Team Taz.
Yes, I want that. Oh yeah, so
she could definitely get them boys into order.
Just
you wouldn't mess. You just would not mess.
But just the silent female assassin of that group, to where she is the opposite of Ricky Starks. I could just
imagine it just slapping him, going, "Stop being so bad at wrestling.
Stop being so sassy."
Ready.
Yeah.
Just when Ricky's neck's fine, just going, "Your neck is fine, Ricky. Get out to the ring."
We're being a baby. We're being such a baby.
Dear.
Give me that. I like that matchup.
That's good.
All right, my next one. This is number 4 for me. I'm going with Hikaru Shida.
Oh.
A heel Hikaru Shida.
Oh.
How do we get there? I have no idea, but I want to get there. I want to see a heel Shida against a cute babyface Yuka Sakazaki.
Yeah.
She is so good in the ring. Yuka is, and Shida is as well. And I think if you have Shida just trying to bully her around the ring as because she's established herself as a mainstay in AEW, and her to try to kind of bully Yuka coming in.
Yeah.
I think as the champion of Yuka trying to get it, I think that would be a fun story to tell, because I know Shida has played from underneath a lot in a lot of her matches. She's played that babyface that's fighting against the odds. I'd love to see her flip the script to where she becomes that dominant one, and Yuka having to earn her way and earn her spot and to get that world title. So that'd be fun, because I'm excited for Yuka coming back in. I mean, she's really good. I know she hasn't been on Dynamite a ton, but she really opened my eyes in that tournament, this last women's tournament they had. She was so good in that tournament, and I found myself pulling for her to actually win that thing, because I was so impressed by her. So yeah, I'm ready to see her in action again, and this would be like an oddball one with Shida being heel, because we haven't seen that yet. But I'd love in a couple of years to get there where she could have this banger of a match for the world title. It would be great. What is your number 5?
I'm going to take your Shida.
Okay.
And I'm going to put her against Riho.
Okay. Riho and Shida. Please tell me that Riho has turned heel in this match. That's all. I want you to shock me even more than my Sheeta heel turn. You tell me.
Could you imagine? Oh my god! No, my goodness!
Yes.
It would just be. It'd be one of them that you'd have to watch to believe it was happening.
Yeah. And don't blink either.
Yeah, definitely don't blink.
That would be a fast one. Yeah, I'm on board for that one for sure.
Yeah.
The sheer athleticism in that ring between those two would be something to behold for sure.
Yes.
All right, I gotta find me a number 5. We go Chris Statlander. I'm gonna go Chris Statlander versus Riho.
Okay.
And this is a different scenario. Statlander, she's obviously, everybody loves the babyface Chris Statlander now, but I'm looking 3-4 years in the future, and Chris Statlander is a monster heel at this point because she has a potential to be a heel. I know from a standpoint it doesn't feel like it right now because she's just so lovable.
Yeah.
But you have her do Orange Cassidy wrong at some point, and
oh my god,
pair herself with somebody else. Basically, I mean, I know they're not a thing, but basically dumping Orange Cassidy. I don't know, for somebody like Wardlow, you have this.
That's such a change up.
You have this just massive character change with her to where she's. I mean, she has a size advantage on a lot of the girls in the division. She's put together. See, but then you pair her in a match with somebody like Riho, and at this point, man, you got Wardlow as the TNT champion or something, and Chris Statler as a dominant heel force as the women's champion, and Riho trying to take this title from her. I think that could be a fun match. I would also like to see Riho beat in this match. I'd like to see Statlander retain, but I think the match could be fun to see Statlander working as a heel with Wardlow. I don't know. I didn't have the Wardlow thing planned until I started talking, but to have Wardlow in the corner as this powerhouse couple in AEW, and just crushing Riho in this one. But I think the match would be fun. That is a weird scenario. I didn't realize that was
that is a really weird scenario, but that'd be interesting.
Poor Cassidy.
I know.
Get dumped for Wardlow.
Yeah. Feel a bit sorry for him now.
I know. Okay. What is your so we're into wild card territory, right?
Oh yeah, wild cards.
That should have been my wild card, honestly. Now that I threw the Wardlow in, that was weird. Okay. What is your wild card?
Okay, I would like to set the scene.
Set the scene.
The year is 2023.
All right.
We are at Revolution 2023.
And I showed up in my flying car.
Yeah.
Wearing my silver suit. Go ahead.
Anna Jay has been women's champion since All Out 2022. Okay?
Okay.
It is time for her next challenger. This feud has been going on since Full Gear 2022.
Okay.
When Tay Conte came out and said that she was number one contender for the belt. And Anna Jay, still babyface, but Tay Conte turning a bit, saying, but we're best friends, you wouldn't take my belt off me. Tay Conte smacks her in the face. She falls down. The Dark Order come out like, what you doing? What you doing?
Wow.
And then the feud builds and builds and builds. And at Revolution 2023, Anna Jay versus Tay Conti for the women's belt.
Unbelievable.
All that history.
So, wow, what's the Dark Order doing now? Are they? Is that part of the story? Like, are they with Anna Jay in this?
Yeah,
or
they're with Anna Jay.
Or are they torn though? Or
no.
But it is Stu with Anna Jay. Is Stu the only one over there?
Stu is keeping with Anna Jay, with that girl. The Dark Order can't believe their eyes. They try and talk Ty Conti out of it and try, get them back to being friends and, try and all this type of stuff. But no, she's learned off Hangman. Like, if you want something, you gotta go get it.
That is that's epic. I don't know if I can beat that one. I know this is not a competition, but I don't know if I can beat that scenario. That's something else.
All's fair in love and war.
Yes. So who wins that? So
this is the question. Who wins that? We'll have to wait till Revolution 2023.
Okay.
Find out.
Everybody. Just be patient, everybody. We'll get there eventually.
We still haven't got the DeLorean fixed.
Silver jumpsuits. No. All right. So this one, at this point, your girl Jade Cargill has had the title for a long time.
Yes, my girl.
And a certain someone steps up from her past that we're going to revisit. And it's going to be their moment to finally win the women's title. And she's been working a long time to get here. And again, there's a history there. And that person is Red Velvet.
Ooh.
It all started with Red Velvet. And we talked about when we watched, their first match and then their match where Cody and Shaq were involved. You kind of got that feeling that, it's not going to be in. They're going to come back to this at some point. And at that point, I think Velvet is going to be that underdog babyface that has had to fight tooth and nail to get to this point where Jade she just looks like the genetically engineered cyborg kind of, heel champion that's just born for this, born to carry the title. Yeah, exactly. It's the tagline. But Velvet feels like the one that's had to kind of the Rocky to Jade's Apollo Creed, to where, Rocky if you've never seen Rocky, if you haven't seen Rocky, why the crap haven't you seen Rocky? Oh my gosh. But anyway, but Rocky literally comes from little or nothing to fight his way up to get this shot, the true underdog. And I could see this being Red Velvet's Rocky moment. Not Rocky won because he didn't win the title then. But sorry, spoiler alert, doesn't win the title first Rocky. But yeah, but when she wins the title from Jade and slays the beast that took her down at the beginning of this story, and we finally get the redemption story for Red Velvet. I think that would be cool. I think that would be fun.
So what I want our lovely listeners to do is when this is tweeted out, in the comment section, I want you to tell me who Anna Jay and Ty Conti would win that match at Revolution 2023.
Oh, so
I honestly don't know which way that would go.
I didn't realize we were going to get a Revolution 2023 pay-per-view prediction show in the comments, but apparently that's what we're going to get.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know what you're going to get on this podcast. So
no.
I want to know. I'm going to put a poll out, right? Is it going to be Anna Jay or Ty Conti that wins the 2023 Revolution Women's Championship match? People that don't know what we're talking about are going to look at this and think I'm insane. But if you've listened to this, you know what I'm talking about.
Look, don't even describe it. Just go, who's going to win the women's title match or Revolution 2023, and put those two names just so people go, what?
So listen to the podcast. Listen to the podcast first.
Sarah is drunk. So anyways, so interesting stuff. That will end our, I guess, our potential title matchup series. So we'll have to get more creative with the topics going forward.
Yeah.
So, hey, if y'all have any ideas you want us to talk about, any topics you want us to discuss, throw those in the comments too. We may use some of your topics, or we may come up with something totally different. But any ideas
the only rule has to be as we AEW related.
Yes. No. Yeah. No Sarah or Woody topics.
No.
No. Definitely not. That would get boring on my end, but too wild on her end. Just gonna say
Have you ever?
Y'all would be asleep halfway through mine, like, oh my gosh, do something, do something. And on Sarah's, you would be calling the authorities halfway through it.
Yeah.
Did you realize she did this?
But which authorities?
I know.
Which country?
Somebody, and you'd probably be lighting the candle for some people that she's done harm to, including her husband. Poor guy. So yes. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Again, never know where it's going to go, but it went where it went because that's where we are.
We're back in 2021, by the way.
Yes, we are back. Yes, we are back to now. So yes, we hope you've enjoyed these potential women's title matchups. Don't forget to keep an eye out for all of our stuff each week. Our Dynamite reviews, our Q&As, our topic discussions like this one, pay-per-view previews when they happen, pay-per-view reviews when they happen. Because why would we preview a pay-per-view and not review it? That would just be stupid. So yes, keep an eye out for those. And for interviews that we're able to do when we can, just like the Danny Limelight interview that we had last week. Please go listen to that and help us get Danny Limelight to New York for that show. Please share Sarah's tweet that she's going to put out. Let's keep it going. We're going to try to keep it going each week until we get to that show because we want Danny Limelight there. We want to do what we can to get him there. He deserves to be there. So yes, we hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. You can follow the channel at BeautyXTheBeard. You can follow me at Let the Beard Play. And you can follow Sarah at Strange_Pixie.
You can.
Y'all be good out there. Be good to each other. And we will see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.